Good morning. I'm gonna just make some quick social media posts and then we'll get started here. And here. And here. Yeah, that should do it. And hi, I'm John, and this is Final Fantasy XIV's new patch gone live just this morning. I planned to wake up like hyper early, 6 a.m. That didn't happen. Instead, I put my alarm for, 6 and then 8 a.m. and then slept through both. But it's fine. I at least had the sense in my brain to turn them off completely when I slept through them while I was asleep. So that's neat. It's okay. Let's go ahead and get started on this story quest. Now, this is going to be spoilers ahead, so if you are not looking to see the endgame 5.3 patch new story, I recommend not watching, which is something that I, would hate to have happen, but I understand if that is necessary to you. It's still, if you just came here for the lovely sound of my voice, I will speak a few times, just a couple times, just every now and then. Also, everything should be functional. I did change my setup recently, so sound might be weird. I don't want it to be weird, but if it is weird, let me know. Alright. It is in the Crystarium. Where in the Crystarium? By the Pendants. So everybody's here. Server's a little bit bogged down, which is cool. I love when a server gets like highly populated because of the influx of people trying to complete the new story. It's a good feeling to have that population around you for all of the content. It means it's being played. Does mean that things go a little bit slower at times. The loading screen to get in was kind of concerning, but everything's fine. Manager of Suites. I'm not going to be skipping any story for this. Sometimes I skip story for things to get through, but not in this circumstance. Master de Leon, will you be venturing forth today? To be sure to take care if so. They say the star shower was harmless. One can never be too careful. But I concede it is not for me to tell the Warrior of Darkness how to look after himself. Old habits, you understand. That star shower, totally fake. Lamb, how very opportunate. Greetings, my friend. Do you perchance have a moment to spare? Sure, why not? Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted to thank you, you see, for revealing us the truth of the Warrior of Light. After all these years, your tale set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes they were. Or the great hero he is? In the case of Ardbert, you too were surprised to see him, I think. Kind of. The part where he's, like, absorbed into my own soul already, so he shouldn't be there, was surprising, yes. At the time, I was not certain what to make of it all, but I could see the effect his words had on those around me, and the stars rained down from the sky, and, well, you know the rest. Yeah. When the commotion died down, you were nowhere to be seen, but I was determined to express my gratitude, and so here I am. Thank you, Lamb, for giving me voice to the truth and restoring the Warriors of Light to their rightful place in history. Yeah, it's more complicated than that right now. Should you perhaps wish to have your account of these matters committed to writing, I would be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only say the word. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, that's the current fake Albert. Hmm. Both of these seem important, but he's an historian, so I might as well make use of what he knows from the history. I beg your pardon? You wish to ask me about the Warriors of Light? Forgive me, but I dare say you already know more about them than any living soul, save for Ardbert himself, of course. Unless you refer to the Warriors of Light more broadly. If so, I may yet be able to assist you in some small way. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look up the relevant text. Pray join me at the earliest convenience, said the Waking Sands. No. Alright, no. Okay. Bye-bye. No rest for the righteous, it would seem. Do not let me keep you, sir. I bid you a pleasant day. Speak with Morin. Okay. He's the Cabinet of Curiosity. That makes sense, because it's his library and he's the librarian. Wake up. Having my good old mini fridge. By the way, I have a mini fridge now, and it, whenever the motor kicks on, cuts my Xbox controller for me. I'm going to go insane dealing with that, so I'm going to have to move it eventually, but not today. Today we focus on other things. That's not the Cabinet of Curiosity, well. And I keep getting turned around. Oh dear. Well, this guy's popular. Ah, Lamb. Excellent timing. I have at this moment finished gathering the materials for our lesson. As a great many works make reference to the Warriors of Light, I shall, with your permission, focus only upon the details that seem most relevant. Yeah, that seems to be what I'm looking for here. Oh, we brought the whole party here. The Warriors of Light, you say? Forgive us, but we couldn't help overhearing. We've been out keeping watch over the Crystarium, but it appears to be business as usual. So I thought I'd spend some time brushing up my knowledge of familiars, and Alphino volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand, but I'd be interested in hearing about the Warriors of Light as well. May I join you? There we go. Of course. The more the merrier. If you'd care to find a table below, I shall be down with the books in a moment. Alright. Buckle up. It's about to get to be story time. Were one to pore over the annals of Rantic history, one would note the comparative frequent reoccurrence of individuals hailed as Warriors of Light. I'm going to keep doing that. Ardbert and his comrades require no introduction, but many others bore the epithet of long before them. To name but a few, there was Tolthwell, a legendary first king of Lakeland, Rodford and Sollard, the fabled drawn and Galgant duo of Vobert. and no list of Rantic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Tiwona of Ronka. In older texts, she was too called a warrior of light. It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title, but it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. Verily, in ages past it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear, the title used not to exalt, but to revile. Yee. A far cry from its beginnings. Well, that's not ideal. Well, this is gonna be like this, I imagine. First day, jitters. It's just the way it is. That's okay, though. You and I, we're here together, and that's all that matters. We'll get through this. So how was your day, everyone? This is fine. This is fine. Okay, now here's the loading screen. The loading screen was taking exceptionally long. So we'll see how that goes. That wasn't so bad. That was not bad at all. Okay, I'm going to skip a bit of that dialogue so we can get to where I am. Hopefully I'm not going to skip too much. Skip, 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 skip. I don't want to accidentally skip the entire cutscene. So I'm not going to do the skip cutscene option, because that'd be bad. Yes, let's all hear about Warrior Light. Let's go sit at a table. Warriors of Light. Arbor and his comrades require no yada yada. Yada yada names, other few. Ooh, more names. Yep, hero, but now it's not so much a hero, it's bad. Big dictionary words like revile. Far Cry 3. This is where it was, I think. That's where it disconnected, so I think... Yes! This, my friends, is Norvrun's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. In a time when all lay shrouded in darkness, a prophesied hero rose to deliver the world from its doom. Fighting in the name of the light, the hero styled himself its foot soldier, and thus did he come to be known as the Warrior of Light. Curiously, in the centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the selfsame epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with their predecessors. And in time, Warrior of Light came to be a name accorded to all men and women of uncommon skill and valor. Well, having everybody be Warrior of Light means that it's not uncommon anymore, so that makes no sense no more. Of course, words change their meaning, so it makes sense. Then it does make sense. Well, well, the plot thickens. As you know, the title of Warrior of Light is also used in the source, though the manners in which individuals have earned it are many and varied. Heroes have been honored thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest. You pointed at me? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who has awakened to the echo and is able to hear Heidelin's voice. As she styles him, so too does he style himself, a warrior of light. Of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero, and conversely there will have been no few heroes who were not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time they came to use the title Warrior of Light and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if the theory holds true in the other worlds. Ugh, words are hard. If crossing the rift were that easy. Heidelin did call me Warrior Light. Heidelin did call me Warrior Light. It's a thing that happened. I recall. It might be a false memory, but it's something I recall. She did? I've never heard her voice myself. But I can feel her presence, perhaps through Minfilia. At any rate, assuming all of this is true, and there's a common thread behind the epithet, I doubt the Ascian will have been amused. To have the world at large associate light, and by extension Heidelin, with good, must have added insult to injury. Fair. Yeah. That is kind of rude, to be honest. Ahem. While the discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Maybe it would be better if I excused myself? Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray accept our apologies. Your lesson on the Warriors of Light has given us much to ponder. Ooh, did someone say Warrior of Light? Oh no. Oh no. Have we seen this child before? I don't think we've seen this child before. Whose sassy child is this? Rikitio, are you alright? Rikitio, it does sound vaguely familiar. Ah, my precious tomes! Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? Oh my god, it's so adorable. I just want to squeeze its cheeks. You too! Arkil, Earwell! We're sorry, Master Morin. Aren't you? I mean, yeah. The Warrior of Darkness. Oh dear, Lan's back in full Harlequin gear. Yes. Yes, he is. That's my, like, natural state of being. Well, my name's Rikitio, and I want to help everyone. Please tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a warrior of light. Well, I mean, we got a lot of those right now, but, oh my god, don't look at me like that. Oh boy. Yep, here we go. Oh, well, we're in a different spot now. Probably where the tables were. Rikitio. So I want to be a warrior of light, but one that fights with a sword and all that? No, I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people. An apothecary. I guess that's an option. And I'm going to help everyone in the Crystarium. No, in all of Norvrund. When I told Arkil and Earwell this, they said that the cabinet should have lots of tomes about potions. That is true. But this place is so big, and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching. At this rate, I'm not going to get anywhere. If one knew where to look, one should indeed be able to find treatises on potions here. Even so, I fear that they may prove a little difficult for one so young. But, Esteemed warrior of darkness, perhaps you might accompany young Rikitio to Spagyrix. Okie doke. Rather than through tomes, I believe she stands to learn more by observing the chirurgeons at their work. Sorry, I can't imagine this kid taking any... Oh no, he's the doctor. Yeah, that's right. John, don't adopt the cat girl. I've seen Lamb's room. He isn't equipped to raise a daughter. It's just because it's got the weird murder circle in it does not mean that I shouldn't be trusted with children. They are great sacrifices. Sounds like a plan. It seems we've finished here. Oh, sounds like a plan. Seems we've finished here, so we'll come with you. I mean, there's a kid involved. It seems like the response of last one to Spagyrix is a rotten egg. Yeah, let's get excited. Always be excited for children. Ha! I'll have you know I'm really fast. You're gonna be the rotten egg. Always be kind to children. That's important. Because children are gonna remember that. So it's a big deal. Okay, I think if I go to the docile gate, that should be the closest to where the doctor is. I'm just guessing. I should have probably looked at my map to be sure I was going where I was supposed to be going. Wow, it's real noisy here. I'm thinking there might be people, so I'm gonna guess I went the right place. Oh, look at that. Look at all them people. Living for today. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go. Yeah, I was right. I'm brilliant, man. Genius. Chesamil. Well now, what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? Child. Point. Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? That's right. I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world. Well, that is a very noble endeavor, and you aren't alone in it. No few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light. But ultimately, they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Huh? Why? Because the people here need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe, the artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life, and younglings like you, who are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see, and so difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. Then, does that mean my dream isn't any good? Oh no. Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream. It would be my pleasure to help you to pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our chirurgeons may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. As we strive towards that day, I hope that we can rely upon you as well, though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. No, you must work very, very hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll become the best apothecary ever. You just watch. That's the spirit. Without further ado, then may I entrust you with a task? I have placed an order of FFXIV for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. Ooh, an ingredient. Leave it to me, miss. She's got an apprentice now. Uh-oh. Such an abundance of energy, though I can't help but wonder if she'll be alright by herself. My apologies, but would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at FFXIV, speak with a woman named Gracine, and she will point you in the right direction. Jessamil's the kind of school counselor who pushes you into STEM, eh? Yeah. I shall join you. As the one who suggested this course to Rikitio, I would assist in her first steps. Due to story reasons, This is semi-relevant to things, but it's very kind of off to the side, it feels like. And what about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Well, we do want to become warriors of light, just not the same kind as Ricky. So we'll wait for you here, warrior of darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. Oh boy. In that case, Ryan and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. Which is to say, beat them up, like a lot. Yeah, teach them how to be the next generation. Uh-oh. That's gonna be way over there. Is it actually faster for me to teleport anywhere? Not really, so I'm just gonna walk it, use some of them sweet sprint actions. True, I have to go fly to the Waking Sands just because I can. Oh man, some of these just recognize the fact that you can fly in those zones now, and that is wonderful. Not gonna lie. This is Lamb's fighting lessons. Step 1, get a big rock. Step 2, throw the big rock at the enemy. Step 3, repeat step 1 and 2 until you or the enemy is dead. Preferably the enemy. I would prefer the enemy to be dead. They're the bad guy. I'm the good guy with the rock. If it isn't the Warrior of Darkness himself, may I assume you are with Master Alphino? Right, lest you wonder, Chesameel's order is for grapes. As busy as we have been of late, however, I regret to say we don't have the time to harvest them. So it was with apologies that I asked Master Alphino and his young companion to help themselves to the fruit on the vines. Perhaps you can lend them a hand. It's the undersized grapes you'll want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. Medicine. Uh-oh. Okay. So we got some grapes. Ancillary lesson. Never for any reason stop to heal a tank or other party members. You have rocks to throw. That is important. You are correct. It is a matter of my DPS that you are trying to ruin by taking damage and making me heal you. Oh, you're here too? We're picking little grapes. It's quite fun. Well, here's some for you. I'm gonna oink and oink and oink. Everything's fine. Wow, you've picked this many already? Amazing! Oop. I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to Chesameel? I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. Oop, I tabbed away. Tell me, Ricky, what made you want to become an apothecary and warrior of light? Why? Well, a while ago I fell sick. Really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. Then a traveling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I'd ever tasted, but it made me get better. She was so brave, the apothecary, I mean. She went around taking care of people, even when it was dangerous, and I decided I wanted to help people just like her. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends, but I didn't really know what I was doing, or if there was anything else I could do. Can these kids establish an interplanetary correspondence with the Doman adventurer kids? I feel like they'd make interesting pen pals. Oh no. Then not long ago, a neighbor told me he was going to become a warrior of light and go traveling the world, helping people. And I thought, that's the same as what I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbor do in the end? Tyler? I haven't seen him for a bit, so he must already be out there looking for people to help. Tyler, one of the guards awakened by the star shower. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Rikitio. I myself took inspiration for one not unlike your traveling apothecary, and I hope her good example will spur you on to realize your dreams. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence, through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering the grapes to Chesamil. Sweet. Alphino is inspiring the youth. It would seem I have been laboring under a misapprehension. I had convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people. But I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. Fair. And as he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. With the exarch laboring tirelessly, I doubt not but that a way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for us all when I say I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elidibus. This is no longer a strange and distant land after all. Northront has become as a home to us, and her people our own. I actually haven't done anything with the Dome Adventure kids that I recall. It might have been minor to the story, or I might have just missed it if it was a side thing. Let us return to Spagrix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting. Though, yes, we could get Feo-un to do a little inter-universal pen pal for them. There we go. Oh, back to Spagrix. I can do my run thing. The Rotunda. I've got a Rotunda. Oh, come on now. What are we doing? We're not getting disconnected again, are we? That would be sad. We don't want that. Oh, boy. Either we're getting disconnected or we crashed. Something went horribly awry. It's not particularly happy with whatever's going on right here. Well, I'm gonna give it a few. I'm going to heavily regret walking into the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza here. This is how you notice the fence getting Lamb has admirers. Damn! Well. Let's see if it, I'm not gonna have any sprint left if I do come back after this. I might have to just call it. I'm gonna have to close it out and restart. We just gotta accept defeat for now. We'll have to re-sign in. Patch day, patch day. Who doesn't love a patch day? Game just wants you to really admire that aetheryte crystal. Freezing the game on it's just its way of caring, and I appreciate that game. However, I don't need to see that right now. I need to instead move on. That intro screen will never not be loud. I like how the queue, as I'm continuing on through this, the more times I get disconnected, the bigger the starting queue is. It was like 11 the first time I logged in, then it was 19, now it's 21. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. I can't actually stay that late, so I'm not expecting this to be a lot of story content to get me through, but I cannot stay past like roundabouts 1:30, 2 o'clock. If I have to queue for a dungeon, I'm not gonna stay past 1:30. That intro scream in its volume is crumb. You are correct. I'm not sure if there's any way, shape, or form to make the intro scream's volume quiet while not, like, totally screwing the game volume. Okay, everything's fine. You're not... I'm watching you. I'm just gonna skirt the edges of that crowd just in case it makes me a little nervous. Okay, I guess we gotta go right in it. No choice. I don't know what caused the kerfuffle. There we go. Hey, Chesapeake Bay. My thanks for your kind help, sweetie. Now we have all the ingredients we require. From the grapes we shall make a vinegar, to which we shall add elf grass and a few other herbs to produce an invigorating syrup. Though it's unspeakably sour, it does wonders for the constitution. Ooh, constitution potion, you say? You can toggle the background music before logging out, but that's all you can do for the starting screen. Boo! It requires toggling music off and on, and I am lazy. Even if there is an easy way to do that, I probably should. I'm gonna steal your background music toggle macro at some point. As part of her studies, I may just have to give Ricatillo a little taste. The only downside is, in circumstances like that where I crash, I'm not going to be able to toggle it off. Oh, we got some foods. Foods that are real high item level. Warrior of Darkness, if you finished helping Riki, won't you show us some fighting? Not play fighting, but honest to God's fighting. We already have some enemies that you can deal with. Vampire bats. The guards say they've become a pest around the Crystarium of late. We tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and sent us home. But they shouldn't mind if you were doing the fighting and we were just watching. Ah. Let just BGM as a macro. Okay. I will grab that, make use of it in the future. The children told us as much while you were away, and in preparation, Chesamil kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. While the creatures won't give you any sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching, that's to say, put on a good show, yes? Right, let's head outside at once. Everyone follow me. Alright, let's go. Alice, wait, just come on, children. Aww. Ryan is getting those, like, matronly acts. It's just like, wait, be cautious. Don't be Alice. Whatever you do, don't be Alice. Okay, so I need to go to Lakeland. I can just aetheryte out there. To the Tessellation. John, I don't care if the kids want to see lambs fighting. You are in no circumstances allowed to throw stones at them. Well then how am I supposed to kill them? Oh wait, that's right, I don't throw stones anymore. I use glare. Sad. I will just glare at them. Glaring at children is a common tactic. Everyone's here? Good. Let's get started, shall we? Ah yes, as their name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood, and originally being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the return of night and become a nuisance. To draw them out, we'll use Chesimil's lures, which work by exploiting their heat-seeking behavior. The bats are wont to nest under the eaves, so you are likely to attract more if you place the lures near buildings. I have here 6 lures, 3 each for you and me. As proof of a successful kill, I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Oh, you're hunting too? Yes, there's nothing like friendly competition to bring out the best in Lamb. Anyway, while we hunt the bats, the 2 of you are to stay with Ryan. She's a really strong 2 and will keep you safe. I have not leveled up any of these guys in like the NPC dungeons, so they're not nearly that strong, but that's fine. Everything's fine. Without further ado, then, let's the contest begin. She's been the bomb friend. She is the competent and yet caring. How am I set up? I haven't actually played on this character, this job class in a long time, so here goes everything, I guess. Seems okay. If my health gets real low, let me know. I don't really have a whole lot of damage options that I recall. It's just Glare and Dia. Some say he's still glaring to this very day. Oh, thank you for your assist. I much appreciate that. Let's go here. Oh, also, that's one of the things they added, is there are instanced zones. Now, I'm in Lakeland 2, there's a Lakeland 1, that's kind of neat. Uh-oh. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get on that. I do recall that a size does damage if I use enough of my whatchamacallums, flower nubules. I get a blood flower nubule. Nope, not dead yet. Alright, done. Cool. Need one more. I'm saving myself the trouble of going all that way away. Not sure why you aren't swapping to a DPS job, because I'm not smart. I forgot that I could do that. I have Dragoon up to a high enough level. I just completely forgot that I had that. You know, in fact, I might just do that just for this guy. Wherever... Oh, there it is. What could go wrong? Let's get to Dragoon. I haven't actually really glammed him up much. I should do that. How's my health? Everything good? Yeah. Do I remember how to play this? Let's see. Uh-oh. There's more than one of them. Okay, so maybe I have some of the idea. I got a couple there. Deliver bat fangs to Rhine. I know you were saying switch to my DPS version of White Mage. However, I am my DPS version of White Mage. Well fought, Lamb. The children were hanging on your every move. As was I, to be honest. Though I know the tally, may I see your fangs for good measure? Alright. As is tradition, I am the winner. My fangs, not a bad haul, even if I do say so myself. Well, it could be here. I don't know how this works. Who knows? 5, 6, 7. 7 fangs from LSA. Which means that victory goes to LSA. Lamb collected 4. Aww. Gasp! Ha! I did it! I bested Lamb! Yeah, the goddamn life. You didn't even try, did you? Was I supposed to keep going? I don't know. Ah, and there I was taking it seriously. Spare me your pity next time, will you? Oh. Oh. Come on now. So, children, have you seen the Warrior of Darkness in action? Hey, maybe relax a little bit, I'll say. You know, just a smidge. What are your impressions? There's children. He's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Our guards are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be just like him. Good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Lamb, and train hard. Keep at it for long enough and you'll be strong too. Sorry, Lamb. I'm gonna have to call you loser forevermore for not winning a meaningless contest with Alice. Okay. If you don't mind telling us, when did you decide that you wanted to become Warriors of Light? Oh, that was right. I misworded. Well, we were traveling there listening with everyone. Ardbert appeared, but I've wanted to be strong since before I came to Crystarium. The Sin Eaters killed my father and sister, see, and I promised myself I'd learn how to protect people one day. Like Ardbert said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light. What about you, Arkil? Me? To be honest, I'm not sure what I want to do. But if my friends were in trouble, I know that I would want to help them. And I want to go on adventures with them, see the world together. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the star shower the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost and that I had to go out there and find it. Okay. Well, for both of you, there's nothing for it but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Thanks for showing us your fighting skills, Warrior of Darkness. We'll never forget it. Pick the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I understand how Arkil feels. The star shower didn't awaken me to Heidelun's voice, but that vision of the final days, of Amarant burning, it filled me with sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. It felt as though long-forgotten memories were dancing at the edge of my mind, but when I try to focus on them, they simply fade away. An effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt, but lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured and have no intention of donning an Ascian mask. I just wish we knew that what Elidibus was plotting. Ha! But look at this pair of incurable brooders. We are going to stand round lost and thought we may as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Ryan and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you. but we'll see to it their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. Oh, well, that's probably bad. Oh, that's real bad. We should, It's nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now. Don't worry. I'll see you soon. We still got things yet to do, yeah. So, maybe we should focus on that. As you ponder Alice's words, you are taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. I definitely remember where that is. I'm gonna say it's in the Crystarium, that much I remember. I'm sure I can figure it out, based on the fact that there will be a big exclamation mark icon where I'm supposed to go. Gil. And you know me, I'm just like, fliff, paying off everyone to carry me everywhere I go. Oh, right. It's in that one tower. Oh man, I really need to do that lookout point, but it is a pain in the butt to hit those spots. I'll see if I can jump onto it on my way down. Disappointed. You returned to the Crystarium, but didn't let the game freeze long enough to really appreciate the Ether Egg Crystal. Not this time. We're fine right now. Uh-oh. Don't like it. I mean, he did show up. Oh, no.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
Maybe you got a little something left over in there. On behalf of the convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. At times, you will stand with us. At times, you will stand against us. All that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For yours is the seat of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every actions be guided. His appointment,
So
apparently.
you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import.
Seems kind of important.
But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine.
It depends on how much spoilage you want, Dooley. I will refrain from saying any major plot points that happened previously, unless you ask. Such is the burden of hope. Okay. Well, it's gonna have some spoilers in it, though, in case you're unaware. Since we are ahead of the story. Oh boy, choices. How about that? What are you plotting?
Come now. My plans are no mystery.
I mean, they kind of are.
That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness.
I mean, it seems a little bit different.
I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You.
Okay, oh, okay, I gotcha. You're about to throw a stone. I understand. I just gotta get ready for that.
You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash.
You can keep on hating Bird. It's fine.
I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done.
Well, okay.
I will strike you down.
Okay, but no. How about no?
Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait.
Okay, so we fighting now? Because I am in my DPS form, so I can do that.
For you, warrior of darkness, and I will save the world.
Hmm.
One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you.
I
As if he
assume as much.
mistook you for another.
Yeah, I got that impression. I could mention that. That is an important minor detail from a very specific... Alright, let's see how that goes.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke.
Oh, okay, well, as long as nobody understands what's going on. Cool!
Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Hmm.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
Well, this is awkward. Listen, dude, you just back away. Oh, come on. Just...
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus...
Spoilers, by the way.
I must insist you leave at once.
Straight up shanked.
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
Huh, I guess good. Cool. I guess he's fine.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
Hmm. So don't book 2 dates at the same hot romance spot. It's very anime and or sitcom move. Oh yeah, it doesn't look like it was unharmed.
This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions.
Okay, well as long as you're fine.
It is the tower's
Wait,
way
not
of
fine.
compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest.
Yeah.
No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor.
Cool, but when you turn like 100% crystal,
souls who saw me deliver
that doesn't sound like a good time.
once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism, so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives.
Let's try not to become
Though he
100%
had no way
badge.
of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything.
Oh, I skipped the last bit
A
there.
more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that,
No.
for a fleeting moment, I half believed them.
She can be Crystal all she wants. I will be I will choose to be John all I
Such
want.
faith. Such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. But having come this far, having sent
I
full
read
many
through
on
it
their
and
way
then
myself,
skipped,
I
but
see things
I should
more
definitely
clearly.
not do that. Should let the voice play. That's a thing I need to actually control my hands to do.
To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I
Oh,
tell
he's
you
glowing.
this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness.
Oh, I'm uncomfortable already.
Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
Jeez. And I will nod.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
Cool.
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Well, that's not ideal. Oh, he was one of the first to come here, wasn't he? That's bad. That's real bad. Someone said, is the lack of voices due to COVID or is something broken? Only the main story has voice acting. That makes sense. The Fates seem determined not to allow us a quiet moment, but come, let us have the details from Ryan. I guess I should pick the one that... How about skill speed? I like skill speed. Give me some of that. Moors? A traditional beverage brewed from the extract of fermented lingonberries. Ooh, that actually sounds real good. A lot of the food in this game sounds real good. It happened after Alice and I saw the children back to Spegrix. We chanced to meet Thancred there, returning from his mission. He'd been shadowing Elidibus around the realm, only to lose sight of him near the Cressarium. Don't worry, I caught him. And he was in the middle of telling us where he'd been, when he just crumpled to the ground. The chirurgeons are looking after him now, with Alphino standing by just in case his healing magics are needed. Since I couldn't do anything to help, I thought it best to find you, and the guards at the Excedra told me where to look. I see, it cannot have been easy leaving Thancred's side. My thanks for bearing word to us. Come, let us hurry to Spegrix. Okay, but I've got one thing I need to do before that, and that's get my jump on. Ever so slight. Alright, make sure. Let's take a look-see. Oh, he went too far. Dukes! I'll never get that. I will 100% never get that. It's probably fine. I'll just take the... Alright, back to what is apparently the main costume here. Which, actually, to my surprise, I've managed to get my Dragoon up. Well, no, not really that much surprise. I've gotten my Dragoon up higher in item level because my Dragoon requires a little less confidence for me to play the endgame content. I can have slightly subpar DPS and we still survive. Not so much with slightly subpar heals. Dosky. Oh, some of the Realm Reborn voices are broken right now. Huh. Neat. I didn't know about that. That's, I mean, it's fine. You guys can use my, dulcet tones to replace those voices. Oh, a little bit of a mess here. There's Thancred. Yeah, aliens always have more pressure. Less of them in a party, so bigger burden to carry. Yeah. They dragged you here too, did they? My apologies. How do you feel? Embarrassed, but otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. This episode was not the result of any injury I could find. Thancred's ether, however, did show signs of instability, and I did what I could to calm the fluctuations. And all of this happened without warning? Not exactly. You will doubtless recall the time Urianger nearly drowned and I gallantly went to his rescue. When his water-walking charm failed, he was tired, as were you when you got back. We were both spent, yes, on account of which you begged us to rest, which in retrospect may have been a good idea. The fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness ever since, but there was no actual fainting until now. Ahem. As often observed, I have no lingering injuries, and it most assuredly isn't old age, which leaves but one likely cause. The link between body and soul has weakened further. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. To that end, Lamb, might I trouble you to make a trip to the source. In addition to looking into our friends' bodies, I would have you consult Kryl about our plans. If she has any concerns, we should at least endeavor to address them prior to proceeding. In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare Elidibus's plot. Thus far, I have learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited, there have been sightings of suspicious, black-clad strangers. Moreover, the coming of these shady individuals has invariably coincided with some manner of misfortune. Beasts terrorizing settlements, blight ravaging crops, you know the sort of thing. All of which serves the rather conveniently to make Elidibus's call for new heroes reverberate that much more loudly in the hearts of his audience. And you think these black-clad strangers are Ascians? I do, and I fully intend to investigate further, though for that I shall require additional feet on the ground. You can count on mine. Gods know I've been itching to get out there for a while. Mayhap Urianger too can be prevailed upon to join in your efforts. He has already provided copious guidance on the matter of the spirit vessels construction. It is Beglux and I to wrestle with the rest. Well, if you can spare the old boy, we may as well make use of him, and I'll go give him the good news. You'll do no such thing. However heedless you are of your own well-being, if you care at all for Ryan's feelings, you'll stay in bed until you're needed. Alphino and I will find Urianger. Bed rest. Ha ha. Okay. Fair. All being well, we will have news to share by the time you return. Safe travels, Lamb. No, be good dad. Stay alive. Oh god. I'm going back. We're going to the Writing Stones. Okay. And teleport. Oh man, it actually has been a bit since I've had to go here. Ugh. It doesn't feel like such an often trip when it's actively in time with the patches. No, that's a different thing. I was like, why is there a light up symbol over there? I don't know. Well, we get to hang out with Tataru, the true villain of the game. Lamb, what excellent, awful timing. I'm concerned. You see, our friends, they've taken a turn for the worse. Kryl's hardly had a moment's rest these past few days. She didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. Oh, but listen to me. I call myself a reception and I haven't even bothered to ask you why you're here. Well, because our friends have taken a turn for the worse. So they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon, and they want to make sure there are no problems at this end. You better talk to Kryle. She's with the others in Dawn's respite. Let's go and see her. Just prepare yourself, alright? Prepared? What are they gonna be like? I don't understand. Like, what am I preparing myself for? There's nothing necessary. Oh. Dawn's respite is this away. I've never been in this store. Oh, this is just a... Every time I see this outfit, I'm like, it's just perfect. It just goes so well.
Excuse us.
Yeah, Kryle is in fact still around. Oh, it's Dar. Well, shoot, we've activated their trap card. We're in the Shadow Realm. This seems real trappy. No. Okay, I guess we're good. I see Kryle's room in Lamb's room in the company house. Yes, it's beautiful. Something about this place is disquietingly familiar.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
Too bad.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed.
Uh-oh.
But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came.
I guess I can do some white mage stuff,
Stiff
maybe?
and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax. Barely alive at all.
Had you been, like, feeding them intravenously, or... like, making sure that they're getting nutrients? Or are they just atrophying from the inside out?
And they had
What kind of
been doing
doctor
so
are you,
well.
lady?
Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why, I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether.
Oh, good.
And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
Absolutely nothing can go wrong. Let's walk away from all these moments away from critical patients. Let's do it. Wait a second. Hold on. Why is Urianger in his... What? Oh, wait. Maybe I got confused. Maybe that wasn't Urianger. He was in his sleeveless in that image just a second ago. That's not the way he left. What news from the first? I see. Work on the spirit vessel proceeds apace, but our friends begin to falter. As they themselves have observed, the link between body and soul is weakened. It's as simple as that. For now, I'm still able to quell the fluctuations in their ether, but it is only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon. So if the Exarch is ready to attempt something, let him attempt it. As for the spirit vessel itself... Ooh. Pardon. That's what I get for chugging an entire mug of soda. If we seek to draw upon Allegan wisdom, we could do worse than consult an expert in the field. And I think I just might know the man. Time being against us, it may be best if I go and solicit his aid in person, even if it does mean leaving my patients. Again, absolutely nothing can go wrong. Dang, I feel savaged. That's rude. Maybe hear Lamb's tail in the darkness. You don't want to see what Lamb's wearing. He's wearing perfectly good clothes. Clowns in the dark are safer, obviously. Lamb, could you spare a moment while Kral goes and finds this expert of hers? I mean, there's a gift I was hoping to send to our friends in the First, you see, and since we might be waiting here a while, I wonder if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. My first attempt turned out well, so I'm going to make it properly. I'll be in the kitchen at the House of Splendors. Meet me there. Aw, shoot. She's making a care package. I'd better be off too. I shall see you soon. Either way, here or at the house, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. Well, where's Sataru? She's somewhere in the town. In the kitchen. That makes sense. I worry for our company when you're wearing that, and I have Leona wearing her kindergarten teacher's clothes. Listen, a clown and a teacher taking care of the children in their own special ways. You make sure they know their ABCs, and I make sure they know that everyone floats. Everything floats. Well... Oh. Oh, Tataro's a popular lady. There you are, Lamb. As I'm sure you've guessed, the gift is a bit of home cooking. Unlike Kryl, I can't do much to help our friends directly, but that doesn't mean I've been idle. No, I've been doing my best for the Order, taking on this job and that to keep our coffers full. I've even helped out with the Ishgardian restoration. And in the course of all this, my culinary skills have come in quite a bit. So I thought, why not make something for our friends? It's baking in the oven as we speak. Shouldn't be long now. As she parts the sea of people to get through. That was some sound effects. They're baked to perfection, even if I do say so myself. Bread. You made bread. Smells great. I mean, yay, bread. Doesn't it just? It's called Archon loaf, in case you're wondering, and it's what they eat over in the Charlayan. Simple fare, I admit, but I thought it would remind our friends of home. It's coronavirus time. Everyone's baking bread. If nothing else, Kryl tells me it's a good source of ether, so it should lend them a bit of strength at least. There truly is nothing like the smell of bread fresh from the oven. Kryl, and if it isn't Rambros too. I trust you require no introductions either, Lamb. Greetings, my friend. Full glad am I to see you well. I confess I have a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to pardon. Let me get some water in me. I'm starting to clench up again. I have a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. I understand our mutual friend is struggling with the application of certain elegant technologies. I've been keeping Rambros apprised of events in the First. Suffice it to say, he knows about the Exarch. If anyone alive can provide insight into this matter, it is him and his fellow sons. Loath as I am to disappoint you after so glowing an endorsement. Memory transfers was the sole province of Allegan royalty, its mechanism closely guarded secrets. If any records of them remains, we have yet to find it. To wit, I regret that I can offer no solutions to your problem. Which begs the question of why I bothered to come here, empty-handed as I am, the answer being, rather brazenly, to ask a favor. I would have you relay a message to our comrade. Tell him that we never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all that he said he would. Those of us who remain behind have yet to play our part. But when the time comes, he may rest easy in the knowledge that we will most assuredly do so. And then the tower shall shine once more as a beacon of hope, in this world and beyond. So tell him that we consider his duty done, and that he should follow his heart now. Forgive me, but do you say this is to discourage him from overexerting himself, or to encourage him to hold nothing back? That is for our friend to decide, but either way, I dare say a certain someone will be unimpressed. Well, there you have it, Lamb. If you would be so good as to see Rambros' message and Tataro's bread to their intended recipients, along with my report, of course. Kryl, before I wrap the bread up, would you mind giving it a try, just to make sure everything is as it should be? But of course, I'm always happy to lend my taste bud. Excuse me, Rambros, a fellow Charlayan, may I trouble you for your opinion? Well, I usually have mine with a good dollop of Rolandberry jam, but I suppose plain is just a best for sampling purposes. There's gonna be no bread left. I see. Oh no, is it that bad? Oh. It is indeed, Tataru. Dense and unpleasant, exactly as it should be. Just so, the very taste of home. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom from every corner of the world, but our native cuisine is, shall we say, a little lacking. In Charlayan, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment. Save for those who actually research the culinary arts, we pay little heed to the niceties of taste and texture. It was against such a gastronomic landscape that what is now called the Archon loaf was born, the creation of an Archon who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance. In order to maximize its nutritional value, he incorporated copious quantities of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into the dough, all with nary care for those qualities which make bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to defy description. Great. Yet, for its many shortcomings, the loaf's nutritional value cannot be denied, and being a damnably convenient way to cater to one's bodily needs, it quickly found an audience amongst busy scholars. Why, when I was a lad, nigh every meal was a sandwich made with this very bread and whatever ingredients happened to be on hand. That is horrific. I suspect just about every Archon would say the same. Having been away from home for so long, I thought I might have forgotten the taste, but no, it's all too familiar. Ah, how it takes me back. If there is enough, perhaps you can spare some for the Exarch. He is certain to appreciate it. Oh, there's plenty to go around. I'll be sure to wrap up an extra slice. This has been a glowing review of how awful this bread is. Lamb, when you deliver the loaf, please be sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them we're doing everything we can and that we'll be praying for their safe return until the moment they get back. Oh boy. There's been a lot of bitter medicine going around here. Oh, but someone around here has cards for me. I could be playing Triple Triad. Oh no. Moving away from that. We're not doing that right now. A clown and a teacher. I think my middle school science teacher actually officially was a clown, went to clown school and everything. That's pretty baller. There's like overlap, I'm sure. Alright, let's do the run. Oh, crowds of people just kind of forming as I walk past them. Everything's fine, we're just getting out of this crowded area. Okay, what you got for me, Crystal Exarch? Welcome back, my friend. How was your journey? I brought bread. By the 12, Archon loaf. How did you come by this? I'd swear it had come straight from the Charlayan. Rambros said that, did he? His words are very nearly as heavy as the bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Should you have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry. That which I seek to do, I do of my own volition and with all my heart. In pursuing this path, I fully expect to earn the censure of our friends, and to deserve it, but I shall forge on regardless. Forge on as you yourself did when faced with a similar predicament, so I ask you that you have faith in me, in what we do. But we were talking about your journey. Before the others arrived, I would hear how their bodies fare. Oh, and the bread I shall save for later. Though it has been many years, I have not forgotten the feats of mastication required to consume it, nor how unconducive they are to conversation. It's gonna be a rough chew, is what he's trying to get at here.
Forgive the delay.
Got some voice acting.
We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
That's less than ideal. That's how many Ascians are there? There are not that many Ascians that I was aware of.
Be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black masked minions who answer to the red.
Okay.
Yes. A gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events, to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Well, that's a positive, I suppose.
Their zeal is to be applauded. It is but a pity I cannot encourage them on their cause.
Not knowing Elizabeth set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
Yeah.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
I mean, they're there. Well enough. Time is not on our side. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's lighten it up.
Indeed. Heartening though it is to know we can stay a while longer, returning home must remain our priority.
This seems an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Have you made any progress?
I think he got the wrong message out of that.
We have, as it happens. One moment.
The red stones. Then this doth mean...
Yeah, but what's up with the red stones? You want to talk about it?
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain.
Yeah, please.
As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Allegan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
Is there like a red thing that happened
This
to Allegan?
approach
Oh, I
was
guess
not
there's
without
those
its own complications,
red
however,
things.
relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects, notably, do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
What? Oh, you talking about just taking chunks of that crystal off of you?
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
Yes, a little bit glowy.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
But it feels like you're giving parts of your life,
Assuming
so...
it works. We shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
We don't really
Let us
have
be
a
off then.
while.
We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
Well, I'm guessing somebody else wants to come along?
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
Ah.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes?
Yes. In theory, at least.
Ah, it's all part of his master plan to get to join us in the source.
But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
She's not terribly happy about that. Understandably. It does seem like a, well, I'm gonna risk my life for this sort of circumstance that we're not really looking to. Yeah, they're getting some phylacteries. They're trying to get back to the source, which you're familiar with that bit of the story, I'm sure. They're trying to the main crux of it is they need ways to transport their souls back to the first. To get back to their bodies. And they're doing science. I would like to... Urianger? Hast thou a moment, Lamb? I would speak with thee on the matter of the Exarch's mooted return into the source. Thou wilt have observed that our friend spake not in certainties, yet if Begluk hath it right of it, 'tis possible to predict the outcome of his plan with some confidence. And it is their assessment that, given the opportunity, the Exarch's soul should successfully merge with that of his younger self. Which is not to say the process is without complications. For one, the Exarch hath been subjected to an additional rejoining, an experience which will have wrought a change in his ethereal composition. As thou thyself didst demonstrate in merging with Ardbert, however, there existeth an infinity twixt like souls, and thus doth give us cause to hope. Yet there remaineth one immutable condition upon which success doth hinge. The Exarch must needs recognize his past self as simply that, himself. As our recent travails have demonstrated, memories are essential to the soul, and any discrepancy in the former may feasibly cause the latter to spurn its former flesh. 'Tis a seemingly yet simple yet complex problem. For nigh on a century our friend hath striven only to deliver this realm, to deliver thee, and to that singular end did he cast aside his very name, that he might assume the mantle of the Crystal Exarch. Henceforth, none can say what choice our friends will make, but I thought it only right that thou be made aware of these truths. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Look, what I'm hearing is they're getting phylacteries, which means Lichdom. Gonna get some sweet skeleton looks and a depth touch. Ooh, we eventually merge with Bird. I mean... spoilers. The worst timeline. Dang. You'll get to it. Right then, while the Exarch literally pours his own sweat and blood into this allotted task, it seems only fair that we attend to our own. Dealing with Elidibus and his minions. Just so, and there is one other matter. In light of our deteriorating health, Y'shtola should not be left alone at Anidar. Might I trouble you to visit her, Lamb? See that all is well. I would go myself, but I think she might be safer in the hands of one less prone to collapsing. Yeah, probably a good idea. Honestly, my thanks. You may leave the Asians to us. Once they are out of the way, we will retire to Yulmore, and when Y'shtola has finished plumbing the depths, I'd like the two of you to join us there. If you're bound for Anidar, I suggest you go to via Venmund Yards. Our friends there will be glad to provide a boat for you. Let us be on our way, then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That's amazing reading there, John. Oh, wait. I have it delivered from the source, courtesy of one Taro. That seems perfect. I just made the Moogle mail noise. I am so happy with myself right now. That's perfect. You're a long way from home, Moogle, and this from Tartaru, is it? Whatever could it be? Bread. Archon loaf, thou sayest. Why, even to hear the name doth transport me to times long past. Bread from another world, may I try some? Oh, you are not going to like it. Mayest thou, child? Thou must! That said though I personally disagree with the consensus, I do nonetheless advise thee to temper thine expectations. Wiser words have never been uttered. You're like, what? This sounds like a great time. I would like to try some of your bread, please. Though it rarely darkened our dining table at home, I can attest that it was standard fare at the stadium. Indeed, a slice was never far from our peers' hands. Alphino, you are an unbearable snob sometimes. Do you know that? I'm just saying, fish bread does not sound good at any straight, thought process at all. What I believe my colleagues are trying to say is that we appreciate the gesture. Tell Tatara we'll do our best to return home before she's forced to seek further supplementary employment. Right, let's be off now. We can find a drink to wash down the bread on the way. Oh no. We will all suffer this bread together. Oh, and they left you. Okay, so I need to get to Vimanamamant Yards, which is over by Pelusia. I have a pretty good feeling that I'll get to the point in which I need to do a dungeon shortly before 1:30, which means that I probably will be better off waiting till tonight to do that. I'm not entirely... I didn't like look up any sort of what time or what amount of quests there are sort of thing, so I don't know for sure, but it seems about right. There's the idle shipwright. Oh, if it ain't the warrior of darkness himself, what brings you to these parts? Heading out to sea, eh? But of course we'd be happy to help. Just say the word and I'll be ready in a boat. Row, row, row your boat. Uh-oh. It's one heck of a boat that got me here. But okay. Oh, that's not ideal. If you don't mind.
Excellent. I had intended to speak with you alone.
Okay. Not a big fan of this thing that's going on right here.
Doing, lest you misunderstand. The link between her body and soul wavers. I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past.
I feel like that's not true, and I would like to learn more of your past. Here we go. Reviewing the records yet again? Really? You worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession. To think some thought you ill-suited for the role, how wrong they were. But come, turn your gaze outside the window, my friend. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. Oof. Oh.
It fades. Fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No. I am Elidibus, and I will fulfill my duty. Sundered though you may be, you fought for the world's salvation. For hope. Hope.
I don't know who that is.
It swells within me. Empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission. And yet, why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so?
She's only done that jump into the ether twice now. It's not really a go-to. Oh, dang. Alright, you're just gonna take her now. That's rude.
I shall take her into my safekeeping. If you want her back, You will do as I ask.
This is inconvenient.
Show me your strength. I would take your measure.
Oh, okay. So I gotta hit you now? I can do that. I'm good at hitting you. Not seeing a list of quests for 5.3 yet? Okay. It just came out today, so I'm not terribly surprised.
A suitable arena. You need
Oh.
to ride the flow of ether.
Well, this is the dungeon I spoke of. Do I really want to get this going now? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of nervous. It is certainly an option. I've got time. Oh, no, it's not a dungeon. It's just a single-player Deedly Bob. Because I know the name of the dungeon, so this sounded like what I was expecting. But it's not, though. I probably should have gone in as a Dragoon so I'd have better DPS, but it's fine. Oh boy. You are familiar with this place, I believe. This remembered Amarat. Proceed to the capital. I shall return your comrade to you there. I mean, both of these are Itinerary games, yes. Let's go with that. You speak as if you were disappointed in me. Why? I'm your enemy and you mine. Our goals are in conflict, and we are fated to clash. Or had you hoped that feigned sympathy and false understanding would cast your crimes in a less reprehensible light? That it would come to look upon you as a friend? You who have slaughtered my people, who would tear down everything we have built? You do not deny it, then? Very well, let us change the cast of this trial. You will know what you have stolen from us. Hmm. Is that the innkeepers? I'm pretty sure those are the innkeepers. Ooh. But do not imagine I crave remorse. Only justice. I love that Elidibus on Team Genocide the Worlds, but also is like, wait, you mean they can kill us? That's not fair. Yeah, honestly. It's a little bit of, double standard. Am I functional here? Oh, forward here. We shall see how strong you have become. Okay, that I couldn't move. I was like, is my controller desynced again? Nope, it's just doing its thing. Story time. Let us begin. Rest assured there are no tricks, you need but defeat the enemies before you. First, something easy, those whom a budding hero might encounter at the beginning of this tale. I believe I have the perfect subjects. Oh, well that is incredibly no good. We got all of my friends I am now murdering. Cool. That's the thing that I just did. That's rude AF. All too easy, I see, but at least you now understand the rules. Thus will we make our way to the capital. Are you trying to unnerve me? That was in poor taste, even for you. Dang. I mean, yeah. That appearance should unsettle you so. I was under the impression you simply destroyed all who barred your way. Sparing nary a thought to the possibility that your foe could be someone's beloved. But come, we shouldn't dwell on the beginning when so much of your story awaits. Oh no, how will you ever overcome the dread might of Papalymo? That's fair. He was like the... What the hell? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, lady. Every trail requires a villains. Defeat them and claim your place as a hero. Oh, yeah. These guys. I got this. It's gonna keep exploding. These guys do not get stunned, which is inconvenient considering that is 90% of what this does, and what makes it a good spell. Is holy no longer something that stuns? Is that a thing? Oh no, they are fully resisting the stun. Well done, champion of Eorzea. Well done. Onward then, over the bloodied bodies of the fallen. You tasted many sweet triumphs, yes, but so did you taste bitter tragedy. Oh no! Nanamo, who is definitely not dead anymore. Uh-oh. But these guys, we're gonna make sure they're dead. Faces you know and loathe all, yet let your hatred burn and strike them down with all your might. Oh, jeez. Alright, Ilbert. Calm it down, buddy. God damn it. With such ease yet again, you did always grow stronger with every battle. It seems it will take more than those monsters to leave an impression upon you. Or mayhap you simply fail to understand my meaning. Not that it matters. No, I have dealt with countless heroes, and always it ends the same way. No amount of reasoning will bridge our differences, will result in happiness for all. Whatever your reason may be, I cannot be bound by them. I can but put my faith in my own belief, and fight for them with all my being. You're wrong. We can always strive for understanding, for compromise. It's reasonable, but your compromise seems to be genocide. It's really hard to compromise with genocide. Okay, we'll only kill half of the people. How very naive. If you're willing to compromise on your beliefs, you all but admit that they are flawed. And I assure you I have no intention of compromising on mine. Come what may, I will fulfill my mission as Elidibus. But enough talk. It is not your assertion that I wish to know, but your strength. Falsely accused of regicide, you fled for the snow-swept fields of Gorthus. Oh yeah, we're going through my whole story, huh? Spoilers, obviously. Had you and the Scions met your demise that day in the Sultanate, La Habrea might have been spared this. But not only did you stubbornly live, you hurled yourself into the thick of the Dragon Song War. Swept along by the tide of events, you pursued and slew those who sought to stop the unending conflict, just as you were bed. Or was it a thirst for vengeance that drove you? Oh yeah, hey, Thornton. Doing this Thornton thing. I'm just gonna do my usual, which is to say not stand in the bad stuff, and do it AoE a bunch. And besides, oh, I should look away from that, huh? Let's see what happens. There's only one of you. No, he does not have a whole lot of health. I trust you are beginning to limber up. Do keep up the fine form. Where's he's running through a fucking tabletop RPG campaign trying to get you to admit Team Genocide is right. Hi, I'm Elidibus. Welcome to my Team Genocide was right themed escape room. Oh no. Around heroes, people are wont to flock, people who harbor all manner of motives, each baser than the last. Flame General Aladdin. The Bull of Alamigo. Oh no. Cannot be. Oh no. I guess I could have gone in there with that, but oh well. Alright, y'all. With the abilities you keep using. Calm it down. I'm pretty sure that was a limit break. You can't use limit breaks without building up your gauge. That's cheating. I mean, to be fair, I'm only using one ability over and over again. I'm like the fighting game champion right now. No more than they deserve. In the end, their hand of friendship was tainted with personal desire. Ooh, dragon. How's it going, guys? Oh, I see. You know what comes next. You put an end to the Dragon Song War. Oh, I gotta kill a dragon, don't I? You know, you look different. I don't think I remember you looking quite like this, but it's been a while. There's no saving your comrade this time. All you can do is cut off the serpent's head. Oh, right, no, this isn't... Right, it was... when... the Black Dragoon took Nidog's eye. I remember now. I'm gonna keep you on the dots. You can't keep me moving for long. Okay. Did I win? And as simple as that, 1,000 Year War is brought to its conclusion. Well, what can I say? I'm awesome. But every end marks a new beginning, and for heroes such as you, there's only ever conflict. It's fitting LD is piloting Bert, their 2 peas in a dipshit pod. Dang. Bert's doing his best with the cards he's dealt. He's just not very good with them. He's never played poker before. Also, we're playing Uno, so he's confused. How are you enjoying the walk down memory lane? I dare say there will have been a few individuals for whom you harbored deep feelings, whose passing caused you the keenest of grief. I mean, yeah. That is what our people are to us, an irreplaceable existence that can ill be lost. I will save them. For they are my... I'll wait. Never mind. We are not here to talk. Let us return to the task at hand. Emperor Solus had kindled an insatiable flame. Garlemald was its name, and it raged across the land, consuming all in its path. Following the trail of ash, you set forth from Alamigo and Doma into a storm of blood. Yeah, that sounds like a good title for a game, Storm of Blood. Maybe they can make like an expansion named that. Again you fought, and again you grew stronger, so strong that we could no longer control you. Yours is an unnatural beastly strength, and we shall lay it bear. In order to gain a foothold in the liberation effort, you journeyed to far eastern plains. Magnite, Green, Sadu. Which one's Sadu? I don't remember Sadu. Oh dear. That's a mess.
The sun cannot be extinguished.
Yeah, but I just did though. The strong are drawn to the strong. Thus did you gather new allies to your banner. Okay. Here where ardent souls gather, so too do fires burn in this way. Did you consign in this way? Did you consign those around you to the flames? Oh God! I'll just keep on keeping on. Burn them all, hero. Reduce them to nothingness, like the ephemeral morning dew that they are. Okay, I guess we're going here for some reason. Oh God! I see. Oh, could I move now? That'd be great. One of the benefits of being a healer is, in the event that I screw up immaculately, I can just heal myself to get back what is lost. Assuming it's not a one-hit kill. Don't make excuses for Bert. When he was tricked into destroying his world, he decided the best thing to do was listen to Busboy here. Hey. And without asking any questions, murder the science. Hey, that's what I did just a moment ago. Can't blame me for that. I murdered, like all the Scions, at the very beginning of this. You did not hesitate, or perhaps could not. No matter, let us turn our attention to the finale. Here we shall have a test between fellow beasts. It is only fitting, would you not agree? Uh-oh. When I fought you in this flesh, 'twas I who triumphed. Will you turn the tables this time? Oh dear, I don't think I like that. Oh no, I don't like that. It turns out I don't like it. The storm, the swell, and the Ameno Hibiki. Oh dear, I don't want that, no either. I should probably put dots on those both. Save myself a little bit of time there. Spectre of Xenos is everywhere. Oh, that's not ideal. He's got an ether transfer thing going on. I should heal quickly. Did not realize it was going so fast. Hopefully everything will be fine. Oh, it's fine. That wasn't so bad at all. I probably should have waited on that, though. You good, bro? You good? Can I hit? Okay, guess not. My creation appears to have lost its form. It is no easy thing to see through the eyes of a beast such as him. In any event, there is only so much to be learned by taking your measure this way. Let us try something different. Come, we continue this within. I see. And I saw that happen. I get, like, made to stand still with a buff called this event, or in event. Busboy. An impressive show of strength. But surely no more than a foretaste of that which Emmett Selk's Conqueror is capable. Such might require a fairer measure. To compare like with like, yes. I shall just have to test you myself. Come on, Lamb. Show me what you can do. Oh, Fallen Warrior Artbird. He gets a tile card and everything. Just. Defeat Artbert. Alright, how bad can it be? I'm sure it's fine. Come at me, bro. That's 2% already. Wow. Okay, you did a little bit more than that, though. It may not be real Ardbert, but you do well not to underestimate me. Ow. Okay, that's surprisingly painful, okay. Oh hey, you get to beat up on Bert and Bust. This escape room is turning around. Yeah, that's a good ending here. Well, where are you going? Oh, you're going there. Oh, you're going. Oh no. Well, that's gonna suck, isn't it? Oh yeah, it sucked. That's okay. I got plenty of heals to go around. Most of them don't even require me using a global cooldown. Okay, never mind. That actually requires me using global cooldown. Didn't realize. But I know now. We're at 82%. Bring it on, Bertibus. Good, good. I sense your murderous intent. Soul release. Ah, you kill me given the chance. Maybe you think to recover this body? If so, prove that it's no use to me. Prove that I can't infest you with it. Come at me with everything you've got. I mean, it's just a body. Oh, I don't know what's going on with this, but I've got a good idea at least. Oh no. I see and I don't like it. Cool. That wasn't so bad. Made me have to think. You know how I feel about thinking. Might want to watch where you step. Sure. Okay. You got some moves, buddy. I will acknowledge this. Oh yeah, I gotta keep moving, I gotta keep moving, oh god, I gotta keep moving, I gotta keep... Oh no, I'm getting hit. That's okay. Could have been worse. We're at 48%. So far so good. Oh, okay, I think getting pushed is what that does? I'm unsure. Alright. Does not seem as though my health is gaining back as quickly as I expect to from my normal amount of healing, but that's okay. I think we're doing just fine. I see you're a different beast from when you face my creations. Very well, I will transcend my very limits and we'll see what you're truly capable of. 10 minutes remaining. Does not sound ideal. Holding nothing back, for neither will I. Groundbreaking. I'm not sure what that does, but it seems like a bad... Okay... Do I want to do that? I think that's what I want to do. Oh, yep. Okay, that could have gone better. It's at 20%. Oh no. Cool, everything's fine. I don't know what you're so worried about. You sprint and everything. Lands of Old. What is that going to be doing to me? Is it just a big ol' AoE attack? I can believe that. %. Round. Oh, I should probably move, huh? Oh, no, it's that. Uh-oh, I'm running right into the explosion. That's not a good idea. Stop moving, asshole. I have my answer. Okay. And what's your answer? Is it no, you shouldn't pick fights with the Warrior of Light?
You have grown stronger since last we fought.
I do that. It's called experience and leveling.
The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
That
Have
too.
you finished?
Oh, looks like his still is awake.
My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke.
That's
Rather too
great.
late, I see.
She's like, nah, don't save me, I got this. I'm out.
Now, Elidibus, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade words with you.
Sup, Tannen? How's it going?
I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish.
Mm.
It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal.
Oh no. That is... I didn't consider that.
The ancients created Zodiac to deliver the star from destruction.
That is a surprising twist, actually.
If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiac would have been instilled with a presiding desire. I found it among the records at Anida, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same. Salvation. I know that you sacrificed yourself to become Zodiac's heart.
Okay.
How you came to be separated from him is less clear. But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you.
There's a lot going on here that's spoilers. Don't worry.
To rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods.
It's just like a sentient and knowing primal. That's kind of neat. Okay. And planning and scheming.
Heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate the work of my brothers, such as Emmett Selk, with his penchant for nation building.
Then you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time. For which reason, you deem us unfit to carry on your legacy.
I mean, I kind of get that,
Are you
but
yourself free of these foibles?
yeah, that.
As the last witness of the final days, Do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Get to the point.
Shit. I think we hurt his feelings.
A primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance.
Yeah, that's going to be the end game for summoners, is to get Elidibus Eggy.
Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
ICP isn't this color scheme. It's a completely different color scheme.
Your question is irrelevant. No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty.
Fair enough.
At times I stand with my brethren. At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For Elidibus is my name and my mission.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure
every deed.
if it's relevant that he's a primal, actually, because it's just a position. So he is, as the primal, acting as Elidibus now.
But enough talk. You have shown me sufficient proof of your might.
Some people just don't understand true fashion.
As I am now, I
Not
would
like
struggle
Lamb.
to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards. If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me. Would you not agree, warrior of darkness?
I'm not sure if he's threatening my friends or the many people that he's convinced to be heroes. This is possibly a problem. Oh, hey, there's Istola. So, let's go. What you got for us? It has been an eventful morning, if indeed it is morning. I have no idea how long I was unconscious. Regardless, I am gratified to see that my efforts at Anider have borne fruit. We've confirmed the nature of our foe and his plot. Now then, what news from the surface? I see. Then let us make for Yulmore at once. We have much to share with our comrades. Elidibus' parting threat, not least of all. But forgive me, it would seem my belongings did not accompany me here. I will need to retrieve them from Anider. With luck, the ethereal stream you traverse still lingers. I won't be long. Oh, I gotta think. I'm having to think. Hey, it's a red soulstone? One of those, it's a job stone. Am I getting a new job? That's something to be excited about. Peculiar crystallized on the capital's polished floor. Okay. What happened to the primals being angry FF8 summons? It gets a little bit more complicated the further along into the expansions you go. Peculiar crystal lies on the floor. Upon its surface, an array of lights twinkle like a tiny constellation of stars. Day 4th. Bring honor to the seat of... The distorted voice of an ancient rings out in your mind. A moment preserved in the crystal, it would seem. Well, if I've learned anything being the hero of light, or the warrior of light, it is collect every crystal you find. They're all important. You notice something else glinting up ahead. Oh, ooh, a piece of candy. Getting the Elidibus job. Certainly not up to be a popular one in the meta. It's kind of cracked, so it might not be functional, unfortunately. I have to get it repaired, then I can be Elidibus. Oh, even more. I'm gonna have so many jobs. You find 3 more crystals lying on the floor. Though they differ in color and decoration, each is identical in shape. You focus on the crystals and find that the words they hold ring clearer than before. Behold, my friends. Embraced by the earth and caressed by the wind, vibrant life flourishes. All is right in creation. There can be no greater joy than to use our wisdom for the good of our people. No greater pride. May all know happiness now and forevermore. Who's all good wishes? Please don't collect your roommates. They are people, not objects. Too late. There do not appear to be any more crystals in the hall. Perhaps it would be wise to continue the search outside. They're already in my pocket. It's too late. Just going from place to place, collecting random rocks off the ground, you know, as you do. Why is there just a trail of crystals? We got another green with a different constellation and a purple. Your instincts serve true, and you discover another 2 crystals. As you reach out with your consciousness, new voices begin to echo in your mind. The heavens are ablaze, and the land rent asunder. What will become of the world? Is life itself to be denied? Come what may, we must not surrender to despair. If we but hold fast to hope, we may yet find a path to salvation. Feel like this is a trap? Nah, it's just a piece of candy. I need to pick up all the pieces of candy. Making one of those candy necklaces out of it. The voices tell an incomplete tale. Might more remain to be found? Candy, 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 candy. Candy! You soon discover 2 more crystals, rather too soon in fact, as if someone wanted you to find them. Sounds trappy. Everything burns, crumbles, decays. I hear the lamentations of my brethren, and soon there will be only silence. We will deliver our stars from its doom, this we swear, so please dry your tears. Oh man, this is gonna make an incredibly good random phone charms to use for later. Whatever awaits at the end of your search, it is plain you have yet to find it. Oh no. Well, now I am hungry. Oh, don't take the blue job crystal. They're never allowed in dungeons or trials. Oh, shoot. Sure enough, your persistence is swiftly rewarded, this time with 3 crystals. They're really jarring to hear. The time has come. We shall rewrite the laws of creation, and we shall save our star. From this life our Savior born, may I be worthy of the honor. I feel my soul turning, slowly but irrevocably, and the power I wield begins to seem terrible. But this is right. It is right. The tale of the crystals weave seemed to near its end, but it isn't over yet. Yep. Running, 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 run, 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 run. But we got one left. With almost melancholy inevitability, the 12th crystal soon reveals itself. Though salvation is ours, it came at great sacrifice. All that remains is to pray. To pray that we will one day meet again, beneath the blue sky. Is this just an excuse to get you to bend over a bunch? Yeah, I mean, listen, you gotta get the fan service in somehow. Judging by its testimony, it would seem that voice was recorded in the wake of the final days. You gotta work out that back, man. It's important. Keep yourself fit. As you scan the area, another glint catches your eyes. I thought I was done! One more crystal. Oh, I see all those dudes over there, though. Gone is the brilliant radiance of life, replaced by the sickly glow of malformed creations. Is this to be how it ends for we who love the star with all our being? No, I will not suffer it to be so. Well, 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 we meet again, my new old friend. Oh! The one shade who seemed to be recognizing me. Hey, Thelaudius. Yeah, that guy. It's Constellation, I thought. How good of you to remember. I see I've been collecting stars. I speak of those crystals. They have constellations etched upon them, yes? I don't like this forest ghost. He's an okay guy. He's not the man. High in the heavens, those stars shine their guiding light down upon the lives below. Fitting symbols for the convocation of 14. Would you not agree? You know, it's definitely a... You're gonna be a necromancer now. Tempting. As you will have gathered, each crystal bears an account of the life of a member of the convocation as remembered by the Unsundered. I don't think necromancer is a Final Fantasy class, and so I don't think that's something they're gonna go with. Doesn't seem likely. Lest you worry, they aren't concepts. They are far too incomplete to be so. But they suffice for imbuing memories within sundered souls, that they might be restored to their office. Keep them. I am sure Emmett Selk wouldn't mind. Why did you have to remind me? That now I'm sad. So, how fare you of late? You are feuding with Eletibus this time, I believe. You know a little too much, buddy. You are just a memory of that's something you shouldn't just kind of... Okay, I'm a little bit weirded out. It should be. I shall refrain from passing comment on your struggle. It is not my place to do so. Long departed as I am, you definitely know a little bit more than you're supposed to know. They bring that up earlier though, so it's fair. But if I may give voice to a personal desire, I would rather you lived. If you do not, how will you be keeping your promise to Emmett Selk? The promise to remember. Fair. Now you're making me sad again. Stop making me sad. It must weigh heavy, the burden of all these memories. To one who has lived such a life as yours, I can well imagine how Elidibus's existence might seem hollow. How empty his single-minded pursuit of a half-forgotten cause must appear. But note that his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remember what the reason is. Well, that is quite enough talk about Elidibus. I would see if you can reunite the wayward stars. Okay. Nani the fuck? What am I looking at here? It looked like another constellation thingy. I mentioned before that there was a member of the Convocation who opposed Zodiark's summoning and defected. One whose office was left vacant. Defectors having been deemed unworthy of commemoration, no crystal exists for the individual in question. Or shouldn't exist at any rate, and wouldn't, had a friend not created one in secret. A crystal bearing the forgotten name of his office, along with a magic of his own conceiving, a singular incantation embodying his spirit. Among the offices, the 14th was most unusual, for while the rest sat in Amarant, its holder was charged with gaining an intimate knowledge of the wider world. Ooh, 14, that's an important number. In the course of his duty, he traveled the length and breadth of every land and befriended countless folk. He encountered troubles too, of course, matters which he could simply have referred to the Convocation, but that was not his way. Nay, more often than not, he would call upon his comrades and together resolve matters themselves. A new job, Power Ranger Green. Such is the magic sealed within that crystal, the magic to summon the stars to your side. In time of greatest need, should you wish upon it with all of your heart, it will surely answer your call. Did you give me like a special MacGuffin button? Let's see, we got like a button on there. Toot! And now it is where it belongs. Oh, there is no need for thanks, but nor will I hear any complaints about it either. After all, I cannot say whether I act of my own volition or by the will of my recreator. Oh, Andy's gone. Piff. Dude must be ninja class.
I was wondering where you disappeared to. Is something troubling you?
Push button, receive MacGuffin. Nope.
Right. I have everything. Let's hurry back to the surface.
Yeah, let's do that. It was a lot more content than I expected. I mean, it was a big patch, but I'm still haven't even gotten to the dungeon yet, so nice. Very nice. Oh, and we're at the surface again. Fresh air at long last. I would celebrate my return to dry land with a pot of tea, had we the luxury of time. But we must prepare for Elidibus. Given what we know, it is plain he will not be deterred from his course. And nor would I, were I him, not if meant for forsaking everything I love. That said, I have not forgotten how Emmett Selk sought to find common ground with us, for all our misgivings. Ultimately, our differences were not to be bridged, of course, but one must always try. Emmett Selk understood this, and if his gesture resonated with you, perhaps you might consider reaching out to his brethren. Though it may all be for naught, you of all people know that there is no such thing as a foregone conclusion. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Let's go with that. That's probably gonna be the one that benefits Dragoon more, and that's the other class that I have. Each shoulder gaze up in the distance. Right, no more musing. We have taken far too long as it is. Our friends await us in Yulemore, yes? Let us hurry and join them. So straight to Yulemore then. I'll just take one of those and one of those and away we go. Sausage and sauerkraut, you say? What are we looking at here? Give me some indication of what that looks like. I'm hungry. I might need to cut this just a smidge early just so that I can get some time to go grab something to eat. Aromatic herbs, seasoned meat, and pickled cabbage come together in a mouth-watering combination. Yep, that sounds delicious. It's a little bit busy here today. It appears we are fashionably late. Come, our tale will not wait. Oh, well, that's a crash. It's as though the game itself has decided that I should take a break. So, this is a good time as any to say thanks for watching. I'll probably be back on again after I get off work tonight, but I'll be like after 11. So, see you next stream. And good luck. Have fun.